2017 of the business. Yeah, it's Christmas special. It's Christmas buzz. We've got. Where is it? Oh, there it is. We've got a Bakewell slice each, and we've got festive tops on, and that's about it. What else have we got?
Real Jaffa cakes.
And what else?
Jag Mars bars.
This is a festive special to behold. It's unbelievable. And coffee. That's how we roll.
See.
I mean, if we got to 700 subs on Patreon, maybe we'd be fucking bladdered, but you know what I mean?
With a Christmas tree.
Don't spread.
Why haven't we got a Christmas tree?
Why would we have a Christmas tree?
It's bought, obviously, that tinsel.
We should got light, shouldn't we, at least?
That tinsel on the celly, really.
Joe, can you put special effects in after this? So,
hey, we'll be able to. Make it snow.
Make it snow, Joe. That rhymed.
Make it snow.
So.
I feel as though we should do a Christmas song.
Christmas!
Nice tonight. Stay up late. All dressed up, they can.
I literally don't know what that song is. What is that song? Why are you singing that? It's fucking glitter, isn't it? Why are you singing? You started singing it. I never. You did. I took it over. You started it. Fuck the tree every. Come on, sing a non-nonce Christmas song. Come on.
Last Christmas.
Oh fuck, he died last Christmas. This is going shit. Give us a different song quick.
Mariah Carey. All I want for Christmas is you.
A song that's not a dead non song.
Oh god, I like that song. Why, Glitter? Why? I like that song. Why don't you just like women who are over the age of fucking consent?
I don't know.
We'll finish with a Christmas song. That
Kimbo, anyway.
That isn't nonce appropriate.
So
Christmas, yeah.
Are you all ready?
No.
Are you ever ready?
Yeah. Everton on fucking battery, am I? But I'm not ready yet. I will be. I'm not yet. But are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Done. Ready?
All right.
Sorted.
Yeah, I've seen the PayPal stuff. No, I'm not. I'm near. I will be. I'm
waiting
still
for the bonus.
Yeah, I'm still in. Yeah, work stuff. I've not another day left and work and stuff. But yeah, I will be.
Christmas falls really good for me this year because it's on a Monday, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't go to work on a Monday.
That's amazing.
And I don't go to work on a Sunday.
Yeah.
So that's
Christmas
Eve.
You've actually got a couple of days.
That's Christmas Eve.
Are you not doing it?
No.
Yeah. What's it like? What is it? No, because years ago, many years ago, you used to go out and Debbie on Christmas Eve. It was like buzzing and everything. But is that still the same, or has that changed? I mean, Christmas Eve normally if you have to go to work, or don't you? Do you just not do it?
No, I have done the last few years, but
what's it? Is it busy or isn't it?
Not really busy till later on, and
Yeah.
people stay local, don't they? So
that's what I mean.
It's a big local night, isn't it? So, no, I won't bother this year.
Yeah.
But then you always find yourself like feeling like you've got to.
Okay.
Like it's a pull. Money.
Right.
But no, I won't bother this year. Because that was one of my things last year, to try and not have to work New Year's Eve and Christmas Eve. And I'm hoping I won't have to. Well, it don't have to be alright. It actually don't have to. It's more whether
you have that.
Yeah. Pull.
No, you want to make. You know what? Really, you want to just.
Well, I have recently.
Relax with your missus.
I've got out the habit of sort of having to worry. You know, Saturday nights, casualty on.
Yeah. And you'll be chilled.
I'm all right. No, it's fine. It's good. It's good.
Yeah?
No, it's been good. I've been working late, so I'm like, you know, Friday nights, Saturday nights, 6 o'clock in the morning, rolling in.
No, well, that'll be nice not to do it for Christmas.
No,
have a relaxed Christmas.
But
and then off to the folks for Christmas dinner and all that.
all my mum and dad's, yeah. It's actually, it's the last Christmas
I gave you. Oh no, sorry.
in my childhood home.
Are they doing it?
They've sold me. My dad sold the house.
No, what do you remember you
My
saying?
mum and dad have sold my childhood home. My inheritance. My sister's not getting anything. Fuck her.
So the skiers. Your mum and dad are skiers.
So they've sold up, and they've bought another house.
Okay.
Which isn't ready yet.
Okay.
But their house has actually been sold. So this is mad. My mum and dad at the moment are renting their house, right?
Yeah.
Off the people they sold it to. What the fuck? I told them to fucking wait.
That is bizarre.
And won't be moving in, right? But when they move, they won't be moving to their house. They'll be moving to my sister's house, who's living with my mum and dad at the moment, while they wait for their house to be built. So my mum and dad and my sister have bought houses on the same estate
that aren't ready
yet. So they're all living in the same house, which is my childhood home. And when my sister's house is ready...
Where did you live as a child? In this house? It's just you've not mentioned it.
It's my childhood home.
Oh.
Can you imagine your mum and dad selling your childhood home?
It's happened.
When did it happen to you?
It happened to you. When I got married, it went...
Are you okay? You're not as sentimental as I am.
Me? Are you messing?
You don't care about anything.
When I got... Shut! Are you messing? Fucking hell, mate, I think I've got too much estrogen in my fucking cry and everything.
So there's a very complicated situation which will mean at the end of January or early February, which is funny because the house has been put back. Right? Do you know why it's been put back? Because there's not enough brickies to build the houses.
Is there not?
No, I have a reason why there's not enough brickies, Baz. I have a reason.
Because it's cold?
No, because there's a political reason. Because they've all gone home, back to fucking Poland.
Well, where's the British builders?
We don't have brickies anymore. We don't have brickies anymore. No one wants to be a brickie, even though they're on fucking...
I know. Why would you not want to be a brickie?
Because
by our work, there's a big thing all over. You know, on Wolfhall Heath, there's the new thing there. No. Further, not
the new housing.
There's just things everywhere. Bricklayers want it.
Because we don't encourage. We stopped encouraging people to build brick because because what we've been doing for the last few years, and it's fine. I've got no problem with this. Is we've been encouraging everyone to go to university, even though there's no jobs for half of them, right? And we've stopped encouraging people to get trades, right? Because it's not like you need houses, is it? Because we don't fucking build any Tory cunts. So there's a lack of them, and the people who've been doing it are all these foreign bastards who we...
Hang on.
No, I'm not. They're not. They're obviously not foreign bastards. I'm being ironic.
Oh, you're being ironic.
I'm being ironic, Baz. So all these foreign... I'll do quotation marks for you.
Okay,
so all these foreign bastards, right?
Yeah.
I know this is a Christmas one, I just want to... So, you know what, I'm actually thinking I might do an alternative Queen's speech with all this stuff in. So there's loads of work. If you're a brickie, so if you've got kids or someone, because the brickies are on boss money, but what you've got to do is
you've got to get extensions.
You've got to commit yourself for 3 or 4 years. Yeah. But if people are willing to commit themselves for uni, then they should do it because the money is brilliant. And you know what? There's more chance. People will always need homes.
And
extensions, foreigners, and when I mean foreigners, I mean like the other good foreigner. I want to say the good foreigner, but there's 3 sets. There's 3 sets of good foreigners, isn't there? There's
the one that sung.
The one. I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. There's that foreigner. There's the people who come from abroad to come over here and work, and there's. So. But we're not talking about what I was doing for Christmas.
Yes, I
love this show. I love this show. So, anyway, reverse the tape. It's my last Christmas in so it's going to be. But it holds so many memories though, because obviously I grew up there. We moved there when I was in 1989, so I was 10.
Fucking hell.
I was 10. I was just going into senior school. I remember my mum and dad bought it for £19,000 in Egbert. They're worth an absolute fortune now. That's why I can't live there. I remember the whole summer, my cousin literally gutted the house. I remember it dead well. And literally the whole house and the whole time has been changed because my mum is nuts. She had a wall up, wall down, window out, blah, 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 then loft extension, all kinds of done. But some good time. I remember when I was like...
Won our last trophy in that house.
I had a massive massive. I mean, my whole room. You should have seen me. I wish I took pictures of my room when I was a kid. It was unbelievable. There wasn't an inch of wall. It was all just posters. It's all just posters. I had the whole wall dedicated to Duncan Ferguson. It was amazing, with a framed picture that I threw down the stairs when he signed for Newcastle, and forgot it had glass in it. I also put a big hole in the wall because on the way down it was like a proper wooden frame.
So cool.
Big hole. I don't know if you remember, on the market stores they used to sell they sold this massive, and it was like the size of a wall, and it was the team photo, and at the bottom it had the calendar, and I had that on one of the walls. But I remember when I was 19 and I got a girlfriend, and I remember, this is the kind of mum I've got. She bought me 2 things, a lock and a double bed. What a woman. What a woman. A lock and a double bed. She knew the score, my mum. And double glazing.
Yeah. And soundproof.
No, so it's gonna so it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be a bit emotional.
Yeah, no, it will be. So it's emotional.
But none of us will get emotional, Paddy. And plus,
you get emotional.
Oh man, I cry, right? Know what I cry at most, right? And you could show me like the most saddest film. Show me the saddest film, and I'll be like, You show me a sporting film, oh, I am in bits, mate.
Why?
Because, you know, like, when they triumph, especially if it's a true life film, oh, I'm in bits, mate. I love a good sports film.
Sad film, I'll cry.
But
happy films I cry sometimes.
But my auntie lived in the street as well, and my auntie died a couple of years ago, and my uncle still lives in the street. So there's all that as well.
You've got all the memories.
It's got loads in it. I mean, in fact, if you go on Google Maps and you put the road in, you see us all outside my auntie's house at the funeral.
Yeah, no,
good day. So yeah, that'll be so it'll be the last Christmas at me family, me childhood home.
It is sad. I remember when I got married and I'm leaving. Because I live in...
I did actually leave. I have actually left the house, by the way. I do own my own house.
No, I'm saying, well, we'd bought our house the year before we got married. So we moved into it until we were married. Because we were doing it up and stuff. And that, leaving, my mum, I got married, so I went to the church from the house.
And that was it?
And that was it. And then I went back the next day to get some stuff. We were going on honeymoon on the Monday, and I went back to get some stuff. And my best mate coming was driving me back up. And I don't think I couldn't literally. I couldn't say a word. Honest to God, I had an apple in my throat because we were staying in my mother-in-law's, so we were getting picked up there on the Monday morning to go off on holiday. And I remember the drive back. I couldn't say a word to him. Start tears running down my cheeks.
But that's weird though, because actually leaving my mum and dad's house with them wasn't.
You were okay. I think it was like I think it was just like, I'm never going to live with my mum and dad again.
I never had any of that. No. I never had any build.
But then when it went, it was just like, oh yeah, I've already left and
see, I never had any of that build up. I just remember basically coming home one weekend and just like getting some stuff and just taking it, and that was it. I was out. I was gone. And that was it. I was gone.
Is that where you were going?
To Sam's.
Oh, into Sam's. That when you left it, so you went to Sam.
Yeah, that was it.
Well, there you go, because you made up. You getting.
That was it. It was gone. It was finished. My mum was like, "Where are you going?" I went, "Moving out." And that was it. That was it. There's no. That's what I'm saying. There was no big thing about it. It was just like, she said, "Where are you going?" I was like, "I'm going," and it was good. It was like,
well, that's what I'm saying. The house,
the plaster.
When it went, the house thing was just like, well, I've already left, and that was the hard bit. Bricks and mortar. Then.
Well, actually, this is the difference though, because I probably always had I knew that it was there. It's there. Oh, back like it was there. You know what I mean? No, so it wasn't like it was always there. So now it'll be like a new thing, and it's not just that; it's a different area and stuff as well.
Yeah,
it's not my hood. You know what I mean? Like I run that hood, you know, for years. Yeah. You know what I mean? Run it.
Yeah.
Of course I did.
Called you Robin. But yeah. So that'll be.
So you have loads around, don't you, for Christmas Day?
Yeah. We've got, to be honest, we've got 4 less this year because the in-laws are going to my sister-in-law. Always, they live up in Crosby, and they always have to travel down.
Nice.
They're not the lovely, but there's they have to travel out every Christmas Day and stay in. It's obviously going to my sister, so they're going there, staying in the mums and all that. But this year they were like, You just actually, because they're selling there, they've got a flat up there, so she's actually selling, my sister-in-law's selling a flat, so it's like, it's going to be my last Christmas in it, and I've never ever had Christmas Day in this thing, so the in-laws are going up there, so, but we've still got 14. No, I know, so it'll still be...
I'd love that, I'd love 14.
It's good, it's brilliant, but it's mad.
About 3 years...
Feel for the kids,
years
like...
ago?
Was it hectic?
About 3 years ago, we'd never done it before, and it was just mad circumstances, like because my auntie lived up the road, we had like my auntie, my uncle, and then their kids, and then the grandkids, so like, my cousins and all that, so there was loads of us, and then in the night, mates of like my cousins came round, like, because they're all single, like they'd all been binned off by the missuses, and so we ended up having a big party. It was boss, it was off its head. It was the first year we'd ever done it, so it was but we'd haven't done it since. And then the year after we went out for dinner, and never fucking again. Well, I think I told this story last year, but never again will I go out for Christmas dinner unless it's like in New York or somewhere. It was fucking terrible.
It is mad.
Now when you're used to your home comforts, or used to like, what cake do you want? All of them.
Yeah.
In one bowl. In one bowl. Thanks. And then, or whatever, and you're being told, you can have this, this and this. No, I want all of it. It's Christmas dinner.
Bring it all.
I want all of it.
Yeah, it is mad, isn't it, people?
Right, well, let me ask you this question. Do you prefer Everton to be home or away on Boxing Day?
Away.
It's an interesting one, that, because I think that splits opinion, because it's like, sometimes we're like, oh, well, I'd actually prefer it to be away, because it's a bit of a rest. I don't have to I go through all the rigmarole of...
I've been to many away games on Boxing Day, and I don't like any footy on Boxing Day, to be honest, because I just want to enjoy my Christmas and have a couple of days.
I'm getting to the... I wish there was a break.
Just a little Christmas break, and you just go, it'd be great that. But I don't know. I suppose... I don't know, because there'll be 3,000 fans are going off, so what matters to them? But for me personally, because I'm not going to be going to West Brom,
people are...
it is what it is.
It's a big thing, isn't it?
I think it's the way it is at the minute, because of the little fella and all that. I just prefer it to be away, and then I can start preparing for the game about 2:45, and then obviously we've got stuff to do after it, but it gives me all that time. It's that good, and I'd have to go about 1:30, and you're out, aren't you?
I know, it's a pain in the ass. Right, let's obviously we've been having our chats about the Christmas films and stuff. So I asked a few people in the comments what they thought. I asked them for TV specials, songs and films. Brody Hill says the Polar Express.
Good film. I don't love it.
I think it's a bit weird.
Yeah, it's a good film, but I find it's not one I like.
I find the sort of that stuff, the CGI stuff not fully convincing in it.
Okay.
I just find it all a bit weird. Andy Campbell said The Nightmare Before Christmas.
It's
an emo Christmas film, isn't it? Matt Gray says TV, Morecambe and Wise, Only Fools and Horses.
Fools and Horses was funny. Morecambe and Wise is funny, but it's...
Song, Why My Last Christmas. Movie, Elf.
Elf's a classic.
I haven't seen it on this year. Is it on?
We've got the DVD,
on the
so I just watched it.
I know, but it's different when it's on telly, because I love it. I love things when they're on telly, because if you're on Twitter and stuff and you're all, you know what I mean, it gives you that social aspect.
I don't live my life through Twitter.
Aaron Badley says, I'm not the most Christmas loving person, but I do love the song by Slade. Do they know it's Christmas? That's not by Slade.
I don't think he does. He just throw the next one in there.
The Coca-Cola advert always means it's time to get some presents bought, or Coke. If I was going to watch any Christmas film, it'll be The Grinch. Don't know why, always loved that one. Kane says, Home Alone, not a fan of Harry Potter, is always on at ITV at the time of year though. See, Harry Potter's one of those films that sort of... it's not a Christmas film, but because it's got Christmas in it, they put it on, and it's sort of Christmassy. So Ryan Schlupp says first 2 Home Alones and Die Hard. Good man. Die Hard was on last night.
66% of that answer, Ryan, was excellent.
Howard Brennan says gotta be the original Scrooge, the black and white one. But I've seen that in the pictures when it came out. Richie Gilbertson says
1953.
Fairy Tale of New York is the best Christmas song. I fully agree.
Quality.
It is the best. The bigger question though is why hadn't there been a Christmas song released? Why hasn't there been a Christmas song released for 20, 30 years? Releasing a song at Christmas doesn't count as being a Christmas song. I think there has been songs like Mariah Carey, The Darkness.
George Michael.
Christmas time, don't let the bells in.
George Michael had a crack on one a few years ago. Didn't really do that well, but it was a good song. I just think it's moved away from it, hasn't it? Used to be a thing, and it was a build up to it now.
Actually, though, this year there's been a couple of Christmas albums come out because obviously artists probably look at it and go, especially if they haven't maybe done something for a while or whatever, or have got to fulfill contract commitments, and they'll bring it.
But an actual Christmas song.
But Christmas albums.
Yeah.
So Gwen Stefani's brought one out.
There's a few who are in the charts this week, and George, like last Christmas is back in it and all. There's a few, isn't there?
Sia's brought one out, and I love Sia, but she's brought one out, and one of the songs is something like it's about puppies. So my missus loves it. It's on repeat. But if you get a good Christmas song, you're set, aren't you, for life? You are set
about a boy
for life.
Mentality.
Exactly. Gary Ward says my favourite TV is the Doctor Who specials. Although my go-to classic TV special, and this is something we didn't mention last week, is the Blackadder Christmas Carol. That is an amazing shout. It's amazing, the Christmas special one. Do you remember the Christmas special?
Is it the... I've seen every Blackadder.
It's basically what happens is it's Scrooge in reverse.
Yeah.
So at first he's a lovely person,
lovely,
and he ends up being a twat by the end of it. So it's like, because Blackadder was a bit of a knobhead anyway, so it's perfect. So when you meet him, he's first thing he goes, humbug, humbug. Anyone want a humbug? Yeah. And by the end he's like some kid, they show him his future where he's like some space captain or something, and it's that's a brilliant one.
Blackadder's just brilliant.
He says my favourite movie is It's a Wonderful Life. My favourite song is Grandma Got Run Over by a
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Never heard that song.
Walking home from our house Christmas Eve.
What about?
You could say there's no such thing as Santa. You know why I know it?
Right.
As for me and Grandma, we've got it. I bought my kids a rocking horse, this reindeer, and that's the song too.
What about Santa is a Scotsman? Have you ever heard that one? No. Okay. Dave Embleton says It's a Wonderful Life is number. It's not even a Christmas film, so it's got to be my favourite Christmas. It's not even a Christmas film. It's about a fella who.
Is it at Christmas?
It is at Christmas, but it's not a Christmas film.
But is it at Christmas?
It's only actually a Christmas film because it was in Gremlins.
Is it at Christmas?
Which was on Gold this afternoon. But most mentioned, and this is the best Christmas film, no matter what anyone says. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, which is on ITV Christmas morning. And Die Hard is on Channel 4 as I type. Only Fools and Orphans Christmas special up to 1996 were great. Song Slade, Merry Christmas. I bought the original single when it was released. I'd argue with one of my older brothers that they were better than the Beatles. I was 6 at the time. Dave. No, obviously they weren't.
Slade weren't. But that song is a belter.
Bruce Jones says TV, Baywatch movie. He says Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank Redemption is a brilliant film. But
Song Master of Puppets, hashtag Bar Humbug.
Okay, next.
Jake Ablett says Only Fools and Horses. This one and this song we haven't mentioned, and I think it's brilliant as well. It's Little Drummer Boy by Bing Crosby and David Bowie. It's amazing.
They told me.
It's brilliant. It's like two worlds colliding.
Me and my drum.
It's amazing. And the movie has to be
peace on earth.
Peace on earth. And this movie is Home Alone. Billy George says Die Hard. Nils Morjan says Blackadder. Song White Wine in the Sun by Tim Minchin. Movie Die Hard. Paul Livesey says Only Fools and the Royal Family, best Christmas telly. Well, you can't beat Royal Family at Christmas. Got to Be Funny at Crimbo, Gremlins and National Lampoons for films. Beach Boys, Dear Saint Nick is a Bosch Christmas album, and anything Christmassy Kylie sings is fine by me.
Likes a bit of Kylie.
Brendan Squire says Die Hard all the way. Bradley James.
Brandon, you're not coming back in, mate.
Bradley James Mininsky says favourite film Bad Santa. I've never actually seen Bad Santa.
Bad Santa's good.
Favourite song Silent Night and Jingle Bells.
Oh, Silent Night's a bad.
Adam Phillips.
As there.
Fucking hell, lad. You're fucking. How long's this?
He's all War and Peace.
He says movies. Muppet Christmas Carol, National Lampoons, Christmas Story, which we had loads of things about last week on Christmas Story. Apparently in America and Canada it's on all over Christmas, and there was actually a live thing at the weekend.
Oh yeah,
Christmas Story. So actually if you're in America, Christmas Story is a thing. It just hasn't permeated over here.
No.
Love Actually, Polar Express, Elf, Home Alone 1 and 2, The Holiday. No,
no, it's good. The Holiday.
Christmas with the Cranks.
Yeah, Christmas, that's funny, mate. That is funny.
Return of the Jedi. I think that's probably just a Christmas film because it was probably when we were younger. It was on all the time. Also, whatever new Star Wars movie is out. Songs: The Christmas Song, Nat King Cole. Last Christmas. Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day by Wizards. Fairy Tale in New York. Merry Christmas Everyone by Slade. Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. Jingle Bell Rock.
Jingle Bell Rock's a classic.
TV says they don't really do Christmas specials in the US.
Jingle Bell Rock's a classic, mate.
Yeah, good.
No Jingle Bell Rock.
I'm trying to think of it.
Jingle Bell.
Oh, that's shit.
Jingle.
No, it is. It's just one of those things, isn't it? Paul Catterall says number 1 film Elf, Home Alone, Bad Santa, Polar Express. Song Fairy Tale in New York. Merry Christmas everyone. Don't let the bells in. I'd say what is a brilliant version. What?
What was that?
That was The Darkness, Don't Let the Bells In. That was his third one.
Oh.
I'd say what is a brilliant version. Noel Gallagher's version of Merry Christmas Everyone. Are you hanging up your star? It's a boss version, honestly. Acoustic, brilliant version. It's not as brummy either. TV, Only Fools and Horses. 2, Mr. Bean. Number 3, Blue Planet. Is Blue Planet a
Christmas?
Special? What did the little
the
fishes?
penguins put a tree up?
I'd love to see that.
That'd be clever.
And he says, Merry Christmas everyone involved with Toffee TV, Ball Street and all you lovely blues. P.S. It was a Stonewall pen on Tony.
Yes.
Bill Cummings says, film Home Alone, Planes, Trains and Automobiles. Planes, Trains and Automobiles is a film where they are trying to get back for Thanksgiving. Technically you could say it was a Christmas film because they're trying to get back for the holidays, but it's Thanksgiving. There's a month between Thanksgiving and Christmas, so I don't think it's a Christmas film. It's a Thanksgiving film. There's not many films set for Thanksgiving, but it's a big thing in America because they're weird. Nightmare Before Christmas. Scrooged is amazing.
Scrooged is bad.
Toy Story, it's not a Christmas film.
Not a Christmas film. Sorry.
Muppet Christmas Carol,
Classic.
amazing.
Classic.
Oh, songs. Stop the Cavalry, right? And I was listening to a thingy about him the other day, and he was talking, and he said originally that wasn't even a Christmas song, but he put the little bit at the end, and they were like, get this out at Christmas, and this will do well forever. But originally it was just about a song about soldiers. But he just put that.
I wish I was at home.
And that's what he did. He just put that line in,
Christmas.
and then they were like, "Get it out at Christmas." Making. See, this is the thing. It's like
classic song.
It's like Frankie Goes to Hollywood, right?
Tower of Love.
Right? Is that a Christmas film? A Christmas song?
No.
It's not, is it? There's no reference to it. But in the video, and this is when videos were king in the 80s, they made the video about the nativity.
Yeah, the nativity.
They put like a frame around it where they were all angels singing. But if you listen to the song, it's got more to do with fucking vampires than it does with Christmas. But that shows you how marketing, good marketing, exactly, keep the vampires from. That's where good marketing and a good video can push, and when you release it, of course, can push a song in a certain way.
He's 17. Stay down. It's not a Christmas song.
It's about Tony Mortimer's dead brother.
Yeah,
it's about his brother dying.
He'll kill himself.
But what they did is they put some big white coats on, bit of snow, and a couple of bells in the background, and
next number 1.
Clever. See, it don't even have to be. That's why Die Hard's a Christmas film.
It's not a Christmas film. But What song's your favourite?
Hang on, Christmas Rapping, which is my favourite Christmas song.
Give me a bit of it.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
The barmaids.
The waitresses, the barmaids.
Same thing. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
He says also, Merry Christmas, I don't want to fight. Frosty the Snowman, TV, the Royal Family.
Frosty the Snowman's boss.
Frosty the Snowman melted, and he's dead. Ian Orlinson said National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, Comedy Gold. Lee Winstanley says National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, TV, Morecambe and Wise. Song, Step into Christmas, thank God Elton John's not a nonce.
They're not the words.
No, but if he was, then you would miss it.
Step into Christmas.
Right. Peter Carney.
The snow for forever and ever.
Mrs. Brown's Boys.
Right.
Film, Elf. Song, Fairy Tale of New York. Richard Hindley. Film, Muppets Family Christmas Carol. TV, Morecambe and Wise, 1971 with Andre Previn sketch, because it's very funny. Wasn't he the Russian piano player? I know, because they always show it on like other sketch shows. It's very funny because it's very funny. The old Argyle Theatre, Birkenhead gets a name check. Song, toss up between Merry Christmas Everyone, Driving Home for Christmas and White Christmas.
Driving Home for Christmas.
And ever my lad, hark the herald angels sing glory to.
Finish it.
Born Ming the Merciless. Paul Greensmith says film would be Love Actually. It's Boss Love Actually. It is a really good film.
It is good. It's a good film.
Really good film. Sit through every year. Song would be Do I Believe in Father Christmas by Greg Lake. I think I know which one that is.
I probably know it.
One of those 70s ones.
Yeah.
What else?
Driving.
Howard Brennan says best film Scrooge. Songs Stay Now, only if you've got to go away, or Last Christmas, George Michael. And TV,
You start off and I have to finish it.
It Only Fools and Horses Christmas Special. Andy Wallace's Song, A Christmas Song, Nat King Cole. Is that Have Yourself a... No, it's, what is it?
Just called Have Yourself a Merry
Yeah, it probably is. I'm trying to think. I know which one it is. I love Nat King Cole. Like,
Nat King Cole's great. The Christmas song.
Do you know what's a Boss Christmas film? But I won't mention
loved
it.
you like It's beginning to look a lot like
There's
Christmas.
2 Christmas films, right? And I won't mention them, so I've done everyone else's. And you'll go, but I love them at Christmas, and I'll tell you what they are in a minute. Song, Andy Wallace song, yeah, Nat King Cole. Any Morecambe and Wise, or two Ronnies. And also Porridge Christmas is really good as well. Trading Places, really good Christmas film. Is that a Christmas film? Oh, Baz, I think you might have got yourself into... You've painted yourself into a little corner here. Painted yourself into a little corner.
I'm trying to think. Did he tell you how to beat the shit out of 9 or 10 cops? Yeah. I'm a karate man. I bruise on the inside. Oh, what?
Is it a Christmas film?
No.
It is though, and you just know that if you say yeah, you've got to let Die Hard in. No. You've opened the door, Baz. You've opened the door.
Because
you've opened
it's
the door.
About shares after Christmas. Getting the orange share things.
I think Baz has just opened the door.
Die Hard's not coming in, mate. You can knock all he wants, he ain't coming in.
I think he's just opened the door. Right, Jack Thompson says Fairy Tale of New York.
It was Christmas
Also,
Eve. What about his teeth?
I know.
Love you, baby. Love you, baby.
But sorry, Andy Wallace also said Wizard of Oz. Wizard of Oz is not a Christmas film.
No.
I've seen this mentioned loads of times. Just because something's on a lot. It's like Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins is not a Christmas film, but I used to watch it all the time when I was a kid around Christmas.
Hello,
that's
Mary
when you'd
Poppins.
see, hello, Mary Poppins. That's when you'd see most of the films around.
Yeah.
When telly used to be like that.
Yeah.
But it's not a kiss. It's not.
And
Oval Soderback says song has to be Fairy Tale of New York, and Slade Merry Christmas Everyone is a good as well.
Yeah.
I think Fairy Tale of New York is so good because it's like depicting real life. It's not depicting this wonderland. It's depicting 2 pissheads who get into a barney. He wins a bit of money on a horse race, and it's just like. It's not, and it's like Fairy Tale in New York. It's horrible. It's nasty. It's like, it's but it depicts real life. I think that's why
I
I
always used
loved
to think that was Aren't I the Lucky One came in at 10-1. That's what I thought the words were.
What are the words?
No. Aren't I the Lucky One came in 18-1.
So it's 18.
I always thought it was 10-1. So results were even better.
So I thought you were going to say something really different then.
The odds thing.
Okay, well that's fine.
It's like when I called you last night from Glasgow for ABBA. Called you last night from Tesco.
No
When
idea.
I called you last night.
Phil Spector album. I don't think anyone wants a Phil Spector album now. A Christmas gift for you is movie has to be Love Actually. There are also loads of Swedish songs and movies. That's boss, but I suppose that's not something you heard about anyway. Tomten are far till alla barnum is a good that sounds like a corker.
It's good.
That sounds like a tremendous film. I'll be getting on that straight away. I'll tell you 2 films that I really like. I don't even thought about them the other day, and they are both Christmas films, no matter what anyone thinks. Right?
Anyone beat me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And right. So number 1, and you are going to pull faces at both of these films.
Okay.
Catch Me If You Can.
Belter of a film.
It's a Christmas film, and I tell you why. Right? Because I tell you why. Because the story rotates around Christmas.
It's a good film.
Right? The story is this kid who has to
She's a bullshitter.
his family falls apart. But the whole story rotates around Christmas, and one of the final scenes when he gets caught in France, it's like this box depiction of a small French town at Christmas with the choir and everything. But the whole story, it's not all around Christmas, but it goes in around Christmas.
It's a good film. I'm
So
not
you're not having that,
but it's an excellent film.
And the other one, which is made by the same people, and again you'll give me a funny look, but it's. And I always watch this at Christmas, and you mightn't even have seen it. Is The Terminal? Have you seen The Terminal?
Yeah, when he lives in the
See, that's a Christmas film as well. See, it's not a traditional Christmas film.
Listen, it's subjective, isn't it?
But it's set. It's not like about Father Christmas or anything, but it's about the actual things are about like the things that are Christmas are about.
Just lives in the same.
Do you know no one's mentioned? And I think it was on yesterday on telly. Miracle on 34th Street.
What a film! What a film!
Chris Kringle.
The original one.
No, not the original
Kringle
one.
with the Christmas tree.
I
Natalie
believe.
Wood. Shut up.
I believe. No, the new one.
The new one's with him.
Dickie Attenborough.
Yeah. Oh, it's better Belter as well, but the one with Natalie Wood, the original one's brilliant as well. It is.
That's brilliant.
It is. No, Miracle on 34th Street's brilliant. It's a whopper of a film.
Whopper.
It is. No, it's a really good. See, they're like the films that were on at Christmas. So when I was a kid, obviously they were black and white, so they were from my mum's era when my mum was a kid. But when you're growing up, it's like, oh, this film's boss. So you sit down and watch. We were talking about this the other day. I made me missus and my daughter watch Hans Christian Andersen last Christmas Eve with Danny Kaye. Love Danny Kaye and all of that, right? It's a boss film. Yeah. And we were talking about what we're doing on Christmas Eve, because we do loads we've got loads of little traditions for the family stuff that we have to do, and they were like, we're not
wash the car.
We're not never we're not.
The kids are like that, wash the car.
I go to Princess Drive for £5. But the film was on for about 3 hours because there was a fucking full-length ballet in the middle of it. Instead of just doing like 10 minutes on the ballet, it was like all the scenes. But that's a Danny Kaye is boss. That's a cracking film. Not a Christmas film, but it's on at Christmas. But that was a boss film. See, I love all of those.
You bend your rules, don't you? You bend your rules.
No, I wouldn't say that's a Christmas film. It's just on at Christmas. But I don't know. It's when you think of the classic Christmas films, they are like, to me, the Scrooge, the National Lampoons, Miracle on 34th Street. There, we watched It's a Wonderful Life last year. I hadn't watched it for a few years, and I was just like, this is actually, it's a brilliant film, but it's depressing.
I think it's shit.
85 minutes of it, it's depressing. It's not shit, is it? James Stewart for a start, who's absolutely amazing, but
not my cup of tea. I
just
think it's
your cup of tea is Die Hard, which is shooting people. So
shooting bad guys though.
She's still shooting. We don't want to see any of that shooting, do we?
Well,
there's enough reality, harsh reality.
I was
in the world
actually,
every
I
day.
was, I said this. I was actually at that building in the summer, and I never got out and had a picture taken or anything. Dickhead.
Silly.
Dickhead.
Boy. Silly boy.
Drove past it every day for like 4 days.
So what's your favourite Christmas song out of all the ones you've just... Is it Fairy Tale in New York? Is that what you would say is like the best Christmas song?
That and The Waitresses. I loved. That's the one that would put a smile on my face.
Shaky Stevens.
No, I don't mind them. I've got no problem.
It's always falling.
I don't really have a problem with any Christmas song.
What about War Is Over, John Lennon?
Oh, I love it. Do you know what? You don't hear that song enough.
Enough.
And I think the reason is you don't hear that song is because...
He was killed by the FBI.
Well, probably, but...
Well,
probably,
wasn't he?
But he's probably killed by one of those assassins, wasn't he? Well, we know he was killed by, but he was probably a Manchurian candidate, as they say.
Christmas.
I think they don't play that because of the words, because of what it means, and because it's got political, and it's genius. It's a genius Christmas song. War is over. If you want it.
Well, that's the whole
I just don't think enough people do want
it.
it.
It's a belting song. It is. It's a one that no one mentioned. Nobody's mentioned it.
Which?
Paul McCartney.
Oh, which one?
Simply having a wonderful Christmas.
See, that's not my favourite Paul McCartney.
No, but it's you're going to say Pipes of Peace, aren't you?
Pipes of Peace is brilliant.
And
the video is superb.
The video is that is
the Christmas Day Truce.
That
what
is
about the frog song?
Absolutely.
The frog song.
I bought the frog song when I was a kid. Loved it. Bum bum bum. But Pipes of Peace.
Pipes is brilliant.
Is absolutely brilliant.
Pipes of Peace.
What will you say?
The Pipes of Peace.
Will the human race be running a day? When he gets the owl picture up.
80s was actually a good time for Christmas songs. A lot of people make good Christmas. There hasn't been enough recently, has there? There's only been like... There's been a few. Think who made a good name? What's her name?
Who?
Oh, what's her name? She won like the American Idol a few years ago. Oh, I can't remember her name, but she put a...
Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, Kelly Clarkson. She done a good Christmas song. Yeah, she's got a good go.
There isn't many, like you say, people have like moved away from it, so songs come out.
But the thing is though, it's not that they've moved away. You still find like Coldplay have got Christmas songs.
Yeah, they've got a good. Theirs is good actually. Like I said before, George Michael's got
there's a few
really good.
There's a few that have brought.
Not Last Christmas, obviously.
There's a few that have brought Christmas songs, but they just don't make a big deal out of them. I think
it used to be a big deal, didn't it? Where now. That's where the whole like the Top of the Pops Christmas Day thing and all that was brilliant.
Because if you make a good one, you've fucking cracked it, haven't you? I've said
yeah,
you've cracked
it. God, it is like you said, the About a Boy thing, isn't it? You're living off.
Maybe they just don't need it.
They probably just think, well, are people really that into it? Is it gonna do as well?
The people like who were enslaved are probably like living off that now.
They're living.
Do you know what I mean? They're like the fella who played like the bass or something.
It'll be lonely this Christmas.
They're probably living off that money for like the. I think I seen a program the other week. Was it one of them or was it one?
Oh, where it's like the top 20 like Christmas songs.
Yeah, but it was like they were doing Talking Heads and he was saying. I can't remember it was it. No, I think it was actually one of the fellas in Frankie Goes to Hollywood, and he said, "I'm safe in the knowledge that my kids will be still receiving money."
It's every time it's played
off this song because he said, "So I've done my job as like a." That's what
the number one royalty song is Happy Birthday, which is incredible. Isn't it? You're supposed to, every time you sing it, you're supposed to pay royalties for
fuck
it.
that.
Happy Birthday. No.
You got to play like 7 seconds of it or something.
But yeah, interesting. I love all of them. I mean, we do have the Christmas CDs.
I think what's great is though, and I think this
Ant and Dec had one.
Oh, I fucking hate Ant and Dec.
Why? How can you hate Ant and Dec?
Oh, pricks, mate.
How can you? Apart from the fact he support Newcastle.
They're not as funny as us.
But they're probably not, but they're still... How can you rate them?
Oh, the pricks.
I'll give you my love.
The pricks,
anytime.
Absolute pricks.
You can't hate PJ and Duncan.
Bellends.
Oh, did they? Fucking PJ and
watching down on me. No, it's... the other thing, I think it's funny as well, Christmas, because it's like... I hate I've said this loads of times. I've probably said this like if we did a show last year. I hate the fact that how small it's now being condensed. Make it bigger.
What do you mean? What do you mean by it? How small it's become?
It's like when I was a kid, it felt like everyone had like 2 weeks off. I know they probably didn't.
Yeah.
But it felt like at least you had like a week off. But now it's like Boxing Day, people are back in work.
Yeah.
The next day, everyone wants to go out and shop. I've had this moment before, and no, I have, but no. This is probably the thing with the footy as well. I used to be like, well, you can take your time with the footy. Now I'm like, I don't even know if I want the footy. I just want to chill out for a few days.
I'd love Everton to play Chelsea on the 23rd, and then the next game to be like New Year's Day, and I'd just add even a week in between where you just go, that's footy done for a week.
Just chill out,
forget it, and then by the time the New Year's Day game comes, you're ready.
But don't get me wrong, people love the fact that. So I've got that's fine. I'm not saying it, but I just wish everyone would just slow down.
I can't get my head around this. Me best mates, like mum and that, they go to the sales. They get up at 5
mate.
No, hang on.
I know.
5 o'clock in the morning. But it's like Christmas night morning. And you're going,
it's fucking horrible.
Why have you got up to go again? It's mad.
It's mad. It's like you're ruining your day to go and buy shit that you didn't want in the first place. It's a fucking joke.
Loads of people do it, don't they?
I know.
And you feel for all the people who've got to be in work then to do it.
Because it feels like the front end has to be longer now, which I appreciate a bit more now, because I didn't used to, because everything used to feel like you couldn't quite enjoy Christmas because I felt like I was paying for it all the way up to actually getting it. So it felt stressed all the way, and that's why working Christmas Eve was like a big thing or whatever. Now I'm a lot more relaxed now, thanks to you people and Mr. Labrooks. A bit more relaxed about it all now. I can chill out and sort of enjoy it. And you know what, actually, and this might sound stupid, but I don't actually mind like working like on on a Friday night, but going up to Christmas. I find it quite enjoyable. I don't,
because the pressure's not
everyone. Well, no, because everyone's dead happy, and the people I pick up are dead sound. Everything, and everyone's dead happy. Like, it's actually having that connection, which is cool. I don't mind that at all, if I'm perfectly honest. But I used to hate it because it was like, and then so for me, Christmas wouldn't even fucking start till I got home on Christmas Eve, and that was it. It was like shit. So it was like bang, Christmas Eve, and then it'd be like done by back end of Boxing Day, and it was like, so it felt like you were having to push everything together. Not that like I've got this boss social life now that I'm like fucking out. I'm not out before or fucking after Christmas, but what I mean is that there's
you can say
I can enjoy it a little bit more, a little bit more, because actually I think what people don't appreciate is that this bit of Christmas beforehand is almost as important as, because Christmas Day comes and goes dead fast, and then afterwards you're like, well, it's gone now, because everyone's back in work or stuff. So actually people should savour this, and I know probably most people do by going out on Christmas parties, meeting people, but I think it's important that people do savour the before bit. It's not just about buying presents and getting ready.
It's not the race to Christmas Eve, is it? No, but it is, isn't it? Because this lasts longer than the day.
Exactly.
It's fucking that thing on Christmas night where you're like, oh, that's it, it's gone.
And for the last few years, actually, I've actually enjoyed Christmas Eve a lot more. Just getting in and getting whatever, just chilling out.
Enjoying it, mate. It's shade, like you say, watching a bit of TV.
You know, at the weekend I was down at the RSPCA with Santa Paws, you know, meeting Santa Paws with the pup. Beautiful.
Did they enjoy it?
Yeah, it was good. There's loads out now. There's a big one down at the Baltic.
Santa Paws.
And they had one last week, apparently the queues were fucking...
For the dogs to meet Santa Paws?
Was about an hour and a half long. For the dogs to meet Santa Paws.
Do the dogs like meeting Santa Paws?
Oh, my dog loves it.
Does he?
Oh, properly fucking loves it, honestly. I'm not making that up. He was bouncing around like a lunatic.
Does he bark at the Santa?
No.
Not aggressively bark?
No, he doesn't really aggressively bark.
Does he sit there and go, I'd love 3 bones?
No, he loved it. Absolutely loved it. He was like...
And a new squeaky toy.
I've got enough toys. He's bouncing around like a lunatic, and then he sort of snuggled in. It's boss. Nice.
We get the pictures.
I've pictures on my phone.
It's amazing.
But it's boss because you give him money.
And he had the Christmas party, didn't he, last week?
He did. He had the Christmas party at his school.
Was he enjoying it?
Oh, he loves it. No matter. Listen, I don't give a fuck what anyone says. My dog. No, smiling. No, I know. Yeah. There will be. My dogs are social animals. They are pack animals. They love being with other dogs. So if you can put them in an environment where there's other dogs, my dog. When I'm taking my dog to dog school, he bounces. But what he does is, because I drive, we have like it's called the 3 stages. It's like first of all we go to the Tesco, and then we go to speak to the pets at home. And so the first bit he's chilled out, but he knows where he's going. And the second bit he starts getting a little bit more excited. And then as soon as we leave pets at home, he knows where he's going, and he just fucking bounces around the car like a lunatic because he knows exactly where he's going. He loves it. He knows if he goes somewhere, if he knows the direction, he knows where he's going. So he gets excited accordingly. And he knew where he was going on Sunday because he knew the direction we were going in. So he probably knows all the smells. It's mad. They're mad. So when he got there, he was bouncing around like a lunatic. But no, he loved it. He loves it. He loves being in like the company of all his mates. He loves it.
And with his mates socialising.
That's what dogs do, aren't they? They're social animals. But the one down in the Baltic apparently was queues right out the door. All hipsters with the dogs.
Santa Claus.
Fucking boss.
Incredible.
Mate, there's money to be made. They should have they should have Christmas 2, the pets one.
Christmas 2, yeah.
Just make it all for pets, boss.
Christmas is back, and this time it's for pets.
It is. That's it. I think that's it, isn't it?
That's it.
That's
Christmas special.
That's the Christmas special.
Done.
We've just rambled on, but that's what we do. We just ramble on.
It's been quite enjoyable.
I've enjoyed it.
It's a good Christmas chat.
That's it. It doesn't have to be all heavy this time of year.
No.
Stay away from the conflict.
Forget that.
Let other people deal with.
It's Christmas time. Da, 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 da.
Although we are the only country that, well, probably not the only country, but where our government just decides to shut down for like the summer and Christmas. Like, it's alright lads, nothing happening, just shut down, take the summer off, there's nothing happening, take Christmas off, there's nothing happening. Well, actually the government of a country and there's all kinds of, no, there's not, there's not.
Break. Bless them.
Tell Sky News.
Yeah.
Tell them to stop report. If they're going to report, royal weddings only. Report on the royal weddings.
Why is the, just before we finish, the royal wedding saying fucking cup final day?
It's a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke. I feel sorry for the policemen in London because they're going to be stretched to bits. Absolutely stretched.
Why cup final day? And Prince William normally goes and hands the cup out, so
well, he should because he's the president. He's the president. It's a fucking joke, and let's not end this on a bad note.
And we don't even get a bank holiday.
But it's bad for the policemen because they will be stretched to bits on that day. And if like it only takes one other thing to happen on that day for
chaos.
But anyway,
positive. Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas. All the best.
Christmas.
All the best.
I look forward to hearing about all the games that you don't take out the wrapper. When did you get Tomb Raider?
I think I got it last Christmas.
Fuck off!
When did you get it?
Last Christmas, and I finished it within about a week. You're fucking
I'm busy, is what I am.
Right, there you go.
What game should I get? Gotta choose.
I don't know. I'm getting Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I'm getting the Uncharted, the new one.
Yeah, I've got
the smaller one.
Yeah,
but apparently it's like a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Apparently it's amazing.
Yeah, it's supposed to be amazing. When I take it up the wrapper, I'll tell you. And get me missus to wrap that back up.
I'll have already sorted the wrapper. There you go. This has been Any Other Business Christmas Special. Thank you for watching. Merry Christmas to you all.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
It's Christmas.